It's a cruel trade, and we've worked to expose it. Our research led us to Ivory Coast and a secret animal trafficking network.
This is the boxes. You see? This is the place of the hidden.
We got in touch with a dealer called Ivory Traoré. He sent us a video of a crate specially made for wildlife smuggling. He'd use animals that you are allowed to export to provide cover for a chimpanzee hidden below.
Here it is the space of the monkey. Here it is the chimp. You give me this money, I put your money.
He then met a colleague of ours who was pretending to be a buyer and using a hidden camera.
I told you the price.
Ibrahima spelled out his prices in dollars.
12,500.
Okay.
To pay 25,000.
Okay.
He showed videos of baby chimpanzees.
Wow, look at this one. Look at this one, wow.
You are in video, my man. Hold on, man.
Is it you? Your voice?
Me?
Negotiations continued over social media. The video confirmed that Ibrahima had a chimp ready for export.
Hello, how are you?
Our undercover colleague went to see the animal for himself.
Are we looking on tracker?
We were following. We'd briefed Interpol and the Ivory Coast police, and they'd prepared a sting operation to catch the dealer red-handed. Our colleague secretly filmed his arrival at the dealer's house.
Oh, look at this. I'm okay, yeah, I'm just a bit afraid of the animal.
Our colleague took pictures. His cover story was that he needed proof for a client in Indonesia.
You'll be my first pet.
At this point, the police moved in. Initially, there was confusion. The chimpanzee had been hidden, and Ibrahima, the dealer, had run away. Detectives charged through the streets to try to catch him. Oh, they've got him. Tony, over there, they've got him. Ibrahima Traoré had been caught. 1 minute he was planning a deal worth thousands of pounds, the next he was under arrest. The police then ordered everyone at the house onto the ground. And they found the chimpanzee, a young male. So the police have just made all of these arrests. It's pretty edgy here, the atmosphere, and it's all about this. A baby chimpanzee taken from the jungle. The real tragedy of this trade is that to get one infant chimpanzee out of the jungle, all of the adults in its family have to be killed. That's as many as 10 adults slaughtered just to get one chimp here ready for trade. We'd been advised not to touch the chimp until a vet had checked him. So for a few agonizing moments, he was all alone. The police then discovered that this was a major hub for chimp trafficking. For years, when investigators have been looking for clues about smuggled chimpanzees, they've often seen these blue tiles in the background of the videos offered by the traders. Well, this is it, what everyone calls the blue room. It's like a holding centre for animals on their way to be trafficked abroad. It's time to go. Okay, let's go. Okay, hello. The chimp was taken away into the care of wildlife officials. Tony, the cops are getting worried. The crowd outside became more agitated, starting to take the side of the men who'd been arrested. The police told us to leave. The baby chimp watched nervously. A new chapter in his short life was about to begin. At the Interpol headquarters in Abidjan, Ibrahima faced charges related to wildlife trafficking. So did his uncle Mohammed. The chimpanzee was yet again searching for reassurance. He clambered towards the only people he knew, the men who'd been holding him captive. The police colonel in charge said trafficking threatened the survival of chimpanzees.
Aucun individu ne doit se donner à ce trafic-là. Pour avoir un bébé chimpanzé, il faut tuer la mère, il faut tuer le père. Et si dans 10 ans, dans 20 ans, on n'aura plus de chimpanzés, cette espèce va disparaître.
The baby chimp is now in safe hands. He's been given a name, Nemli Jr. And the traffickers trying to sell him are for the moment out of action. David Shukman, BBC News in Ivory Coast.
And we'll bring you the second part of David's special investigation tomorrow night, looking at how the trafficking might eventually be stopped. Let's have a brief look at some of